Well, hi. I broke the character. Well, hi, it's me, Huggy Wuggy. And today I'm playing this beautiful game. Why do I mimic that voice all the time? Well, either way, Huggy Wuggy plays Burnout Paradise. That's the entire idea. It's not a normal version of the game. Also, my MacBook is at 90 degrees Celsius, man. My MacBook be at 90 degrees. Full blast. That's loud. Full blast. So I'm just gonna shut up and I'm going to just play the game. Woohoo! Can't have the music on YouTube because it's copyrighted. Copyrighted, so I had to kind of turn it on. I guess mostly copyright just pick up that I'm not gonna play it. That's on my last. But I did get that one from that this is like not really not actually so like that one. Okay, so let me, okay, so I need some context about how all this stuff is playing. How about start from the top here. Ignore the speedometer, probably like actually you have a whole menu. You have a whole menu behind you. Yeah.
that's explosive. The green one is you. And then the desired speed of the player is 1 of 7. If you're ever wondering why you slow down the fight, you down very down. Because then AI will car for you and it will try to match. Sucks why they have a route distance 0 because one player, so 0. We have current checkpoint. Well, there's no checkpoints anyway, so it's 0. Fighting, crashing, racing is good. But I know there is cruising, fighting, crashing. There might be others. Speed matches, racing, and match player. Match player is pretty obvious. This one's kind of an option. Match player, it literally means match player. This is the player. Okay, do I even have to choose that one? It just tells you how far ahead or behind you are. MISG basically tells us, are they users? Are they exiting and stuff like that. Or just or route. Of course, the player don't really drifting stuff. Racing. Drifting, racing, but not moving. Progression level, there's one option. One change, one progression change. The cars travel to the but let's say you're at my speed rate, for example. You have 100% completion, you're on the elite license, you got 100% completion, and you're using internal damage. We're going to go through all out of one car. First of all, the number of the car, class car, the other ones are right now, so number 6, holding a overrater. Large shoulder speed, same as desired speed, I don't even know why. Although, let's be real. They also always want to go 60 miles an hour faster. Because they can go that fast. He has rivalry. They have different handling. They can go as fast as they fucking want. The game tells them how fast they want to go by that player. But though, it doesn't seem like that they're able to actually go full 30 steps that it wants to ride. That it slows them down before you crash into the wall, which then don't. You're going really slow, why is that one? There's several route lines studies. There's road race, I think there's free roam. Cruising basically is free roam. That's what basically you'll never see the station. They're always fighting. Except for and like take down file AI file. Take down and they also actually acknowledge it directly. Instead, the game will just either show the takedown graphic twice, or it will only show it once, and it will give you 10 seconds, and it will give you 2 takedowns. But it won't actually take up the takedown. It's pretty dumb. Look at that. Now that we're actually free roam, our aggression level is 0. By the way, the aggression doesn't really affect anything, they're just racing. They're just driving. Start a race, for example. So look. Route
Race west to the wind farm.
I have a really interesting modified role of ringer. We were able to see, find some heat Heroes rapid from ground stuff. I decided to put the reversible steering. So that's a lot of travel. Invalid active index. Imagine not having a real active index. Stay in range. Out of range. Out of range. Why are these ones going to be color? Because they don't have real index. Well, this is a game wants to go. They use their speed matching stuff range instead of oh wait, this is the artist. Oh wait, this is artist. This is cheat. We're a developer. This is artist. This is cheat. Someone call up Mommy Longlegs on me to come and get me because she's definitely gonna want to capture me after this. I'm gonna cheat to win. Because that's how you win. Cheat. Look at him. Damn. Oh, we're getting closer. We'll do a marked man next. I always get that race route wrong. I always get that wrong. Rivals are getting oh look, I'm in first place. I definitely didn't need it. If anyone knows where Mommy Longlegs is, can you center this? Can you center this? Just enter this project and over and over. I heard the last issue was about alright, want a mano? Alright, want a mano? Whatever the hell it's called. Where's the race? This game scammed me. Oh look, desired miles an hour. Yeah, 80 miles an hour my ball. I'm high blood. I cut it off right there. Alright, now I'm in over. That's a stunt. I don't want that. Don't want that. Nothing. Stunt. Why would you jump on it? This is bad. Start the race. Mano on man.
Race 1-on-1 north to the Crystal Summit Observatory.
To the observatory. If you fail, you die instantly. Oh shit, he's getting away. Shortcut. I don't even know if rivals need Calvary. Events don't give a crap about them. on stage. Alright, let me just use my magic teleportation powers. Let me just use the EA menu to teleport. What the hell? This menu is terrible. This menu is terrible. In case you're wondering what this build normally looks like, I hate it. It uses these. It has this really ugly motion blur. I don't like it. It has these motion blur user settings, and I hate it. I hate it. Because they were fucking around with motion blur. Or just because of the screenshot build. Which means this is a build where they took their official screenshots. Where they took their final screenshots. Forced non-player effects. Don't mind the music. I like this. It reminds me of Super Jump. Yeah, when you move over to the semi-rebuild, you won't like what that route looks like. Because for some reason it needs destroyed it. By the way, thanks to Jason Bob for that one. Without him, they would never be. Also, they're going 230 as well. Screw you. Worse. I hate this happening. Traffic ruining everybody's day. Traffic ruined my life. Crap. Cars are terrible. No, it's terrible. I can tell. Also, imagine going 985 miles. Well, I guess technically you can go look at my video about the February 7th and how the Infernal van is just like the 18 van, almost like if it is.
Survive the drive southeast to the Wildcats baseball stadium.
Crazy. Survive the drive to the Wildcats baseball stadium. Wow, easy when you have dodge mode on. Pretty easy when you got dodge mode on. 2000. Yeah. Shortest marksman I've ever. Plus a couple extra ones. But this is based on one video. Based on one video. Based on one. We don't care. We're trying to build a big survival. You don't give a crap about traffic. In fact, I'd rather kill the traffic. By the way, what I mean by killing the traffic is right there. Stop that line. Yeah, I heard Chapter 5 is coming out. Actually, I think it's out right now. If you're, well, of course, this is not going to be uploaded until a while. But Chapter 5, Poppy Playtime should be coming out pretty soon. Of course, I can't play that because I'm too busy playing this, but... And of course, I don't do it. Maybe one day I'll play it. Maybe one day. Whenever I get better at them. Because I suck at PC games. I absolutely suck at them. I really suck at PC games. The only PC games I'm good at is like the original Doom. The original Doom and Wolfenstein 3D. And pretty much any old DOS games. Those are really the only PC games I'm good at. Other than that, you better give me a complaint. And no, do not give me a controller to drive a car, and don't give me rockets to equip that, because otherwise I'll drive like this. And you don't want to see people driving like this out there, do you? The yard. I saw a joke about that somewhere. Hempska. In the 2006 build and a lot of the earlier builds, the car didn't have any branding on it. This car had 0 branding. It just was generic. But in the final game, it had branding. I think the wheels were different too. It's gold. What the hell is that? Oh, and in case you're wondering how we got the E3 Annihilator, you just take the Annihilator and you make it, and with the first finish, it's normally this color. Literally just hit your right button a single time, and it will be blue. And this is, and I'm about 98% sure this is the exact blue color that it was for most of E3. Although this was the default color, but they used blue a lot. Okay, I thought the game broke. Yeah, this, it's got stability problems. But don't mind that it's wrecked. This is safe, okay? If I switch to it using if I was able to switch to it using the development menu, it wouldn't be damaged. Although I care about this more. I'm probably gonna have to make a cut when I open E3 or semi but because of the copyright music that plays in the title. It plays the song Paradise City. I can't play that because that song has got heavy copyright and I will get a strike. And those boys will look for any chance to give me a copyright strike for playing. So I'm just so I'd have to make a strike. Well, what happens when you flip over in this game and you can't flip back over? Oh. Oddly convenient. Oh, look. And the whole Xbox freezes. We're not having that happen. We're not having the whole Xbox freeze right now. Don't want that. Jump. That's cool. They nerfed everything. They nerfed everything. This gas station isn't real. It's good to know. Good to know my life was a lie this entire time. Hole. The hole in the floor. Hey look, the holes in this island. Oh, I couldn't make it. That's hard, that. Oh yeah, this area gives you a little freeze frame. The reason why it gives you freeze frame is because the PBS is really poorly optimized. It's because the Breaker Island PBS is really badly optimized. Don't mind that this is not the actual Breaker Island code. I was able to just mod it in. I just modded it into the game. We're working on getting the original Paradise City map into mod. We need to replace the mini map with the one in this build. We're gonna replace the mini map with the one in the other. And I'm not sure how to do that. Maybe some really smart person online. Or just ask J.E. Bob. Burning Moon is here? No call them stunt jumps because so what happens if we fly here? Oh shit. What's that? Don't go there. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Do not fly there. Proper. I don't know. Maybe if someone's smart enough, they can have brain cells. I like it. As we know from the video where I was messing with the 2006 build GPS, we know that originally there's a railroad area that was meant to be accessible, but it's no longer properly accessible tunnels. Stop giving me more burnouts. Oh my god. I regret doing this. Fuck shit, I'm coming to this. Finally. What? Okay, so the other side says 50, then that one says 30. Okay, so they're expecting you to slow down very fast. Good to know that the people around here can't go behind there. But you can get behind here. Let me use my action to get back here. In the 2006 build, this was fully accessible to the player. If you go here normally now, the game just goes to what I have to so this tunnel used to be accessible, and it would actually bring you underground over to the other train tunnel that's nearby. The other area that was supposed to be accessible, and was during E3, was actually not just the outside, but the actual tunnel itself. You were able to originally go back here. There would be a fence here, there would be a smash here where you smash the fence. Go through here, go through here, and then you would go through here, and then you'd be able to get here, and then you could go around. There was actually some little jumps about the smash here. About the smash here. Then there was a little stunt jump that hard to demonstrate it, but you're able to do it. Some enhancements to the BPR map have some mods where you can access this area for some reason, even though this is a non-solid area, so this tells me right there that that was never meant to be. Although every part of the map in the 2006 build is accessible, even in areas that are not accessible. But if you fly out too far, your game can crash. And in general, it runs terribly. That just blew all logic out the window. How do these people live if they don't, if their literal lives are alive? How do these guys live? Oh wait, there's no car. So there is another one. Well, into the fucking DJ tunnel. Whatever. Probably not good. if you smash through a billboard, you can't go, actually, now we drive traffic cars, because the dev menu drive traffic. It's cursed. It's just as cursed as you. One of these water ponds that we close up. Here's your singular camp. I just need to find it. That's it. I can't jump and get back here. Nope, it's all solid over here. Oh, this area was solid. This area was solid very early. Probably. I don't think the boats are solid, but the pier itself is. This parking garage is awful. How the hell do you get up here? I'm sure that you can't see it. Yeah, nah, there's no getting in there. What? Never. Oh no. Not. Okay, no. Yep, still can't get in. I'm not sure how to do your. Oh, I get it. So you need to have a good enough jump. I think I get it. You can get a really good jump, go super fast forward, you have a super jump. And you get a really good jump, you somehow land over here. Yeah, that's solid. You land here. Oh wait. AI is not driving. Ground effects don't apply until they actually do, at least mostly touch it. Okay, Paradise City Central Station. The rail station is a lie. As I expected, it's a lie. There is no central station. It's all fake. It's all bullcrap. It's all fake. It's all fake. Just as Joey says. Just as Joey from Poppy Playtime says. The gentle voices lie. It all lies. It's all a lie. Just like real life. Yeah, I don't like that hate. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Okay, what the fuck? Is this wall meant to represent something that's AI generated? Because this is fully solid. Which means that you have to be able to be up here. Most areas that you're not supposed to be in are not solid. They're not solid. Like, you can't drive on them. Or even be on top of them. Most areas not meant to be in are not solid. This is not solid. Yeah, maybe I'm not supposed to do it. Interesting that they kept it solid. interesting how they kept it completely solid. Because normally they do not. And I mean that they don't. They genuinely don't. They don't keep these areas solid. They make them non-solid, so if you ever accidentally get up there, you'll fall to the ground. Not hear them. That is so strange. Serious issue with the railroad system, man. Serious problem with it. Watch the video wall. There's the invisible wall. And whatever that's on. There it is. 33 miles, guys. 33 miles. Screw your 80-mile-an-hour tire speed. I don't even know how the AI maintains that. Maybe they kept it solid up here because of the light posts up here? Because of like little light posts up here? I doubt that. I doubt that though. Why this is solid. Yeah, kind of dumb to just put a giant ramp like a railroad system, huh? Yeah, so these are the areas that the player is. Yeah, just go. Yeah, just go. How does the glass come? I just thought of that. Am I dumb? Am I actually kind of dumb? And yeah, the motion blur. I don't. On the corner. Don't worry, I gave Huggy Wuggy. I gave him the controller. He's driving the car like a man. He's driving. He's not driving. Fence is broken. That's it. No, I'm not going to be sharing that mod. I'm not going to share how or where I got that mod. The only thing I'll say is that Bob sent it because he's currently working on it. That's all I'm going to say. By the way, if you're watching Bob, you're mad at me for something. So he's currently working on it. Maybe he'll work on it. Well, technically DA's property because it's their assets. Come on. What's over here? Bye. All live. eyes from here. Wow. Hold up. What? Nope. Car stuck into the wall. Yeah, we never actually really see a proper focus department. Wow, logic doesn't exist. Done. Construction car. Yeah, objects can stand up without moving. I don't know why. Like how much construction is supposed to be. Remember, this is the artist executable, so you can fly. Well, this is kind of an artist executable. It's the only non-artist executable that lets you fly that I know. I can see why a screenshot will let you fly. Let me switch over to my other build. Oh, and by the way, here's the folder name that I gave it. This is 2006 build. These are some files from the Breaker Island build that I used in order to modify the screenshot build in order to mod Breaker Island into it. This is something I'm trying to mod Big Surf Island into. This is the modified Breaker Island build that has the E3 UI graphics mod. This is the Breaker Island build. These are map files from the demo, which don't do anything at all. Other files from the demo build. This is some leaked source code. This is for PS3 stuff. Don't ask why I have that. This is not the actual review build. Like, this is the February 22nd, 2007 build. Then these are the fixes / patches that they used on it, along with another build from like January 24th, 2007, which unfortunately doesn't have anything. There's no executable or anything with it. So what they did is that they just pulled the world collision for the February build. This is the screenshot build. This is the one in its original state, November 2nd, 2007. This is the one that I was playing with Breaker Island modded into it. This was going to be one with Big Surf Island modded into it, but I couldn't get it to work. These are some verlet.rig files. You know, I messed around with the verlet.rig file to see if I could get anything to work. I couldn't. But the one we're playing is this one. We're playing this one, the one in blue. Let me get it launched. And also, here's how we launch it. We just pick, do we want to use the external, the internal, or the artist? I always pick the artist. There's what it looks like. Yeah, I said to myself, might as well let that intro play. It's so ironic. Let me cut this off before Paradise City plays. So this is, I gotta talk over this, but this has got some weird ass UI mod on here, but I can't play this song. I forgot I had to swap to my other profile because otherwise the game crashes because it is not compatible with regular retail saves, like at all. Okay, we're back. I disabled all the music and stuff. So here's what some of the other buttons look like. If you click on this one, your Xbox instantly freezes. Yes, I am playing this on a real Xbox. I modified the date of the executable to make it read 2007. like the actual E3 build. As you can see, this is still clearly the breaker map. But though, the actual physical in-game map is modified to not actually have Breaker Island in it. That's what some of the other stuff looks like. Remember, basically it's a UI replacement. Unfortunately, we don't have any of the, like, we don't have any of the beta versions of the unstable graphics model, even though we have them in builds, but they use a different format. They use BNDL 1, while the final game is BNDL 4. Or fun. BNDL. Basically, the prototype of the game uses bundle version 1, and the final game uses bundle version 2. Those beta builds that we have, the ones like the February 22nd build or the 2006 build, they use bundle version 1. While the final game uses bundle version 2, and they are not compatible with each other. They have zero compatibility. Here's our dev menu. Muscle Street Rod. Let's switch to my favorite wheels. These wheels were never actually used in game. They were used on a beta version of the Hunter Cavalry at one point, but the wheels themselves are not used anymore because the Hunter Cavalry was changed to its final version, and these wheels ended up being scrapped. But though, they still sit in the game files for the final game. They're still in the game files for the final game. Here's the wheels that the Hunter Cavalry normally uses. They use these wheels. And then, if we go to the right index, we go to 8-spoke, and then we go to 04-16-650, then change again. These are the beta wheels. And no, your max boost is 70. You can't change that. Oh, well, that's good. We can fill our boost still. We can't change our boost amount or modify our max boost. I guess we'll have to add hidden boost. I don't know, try that. I don't think that hidden boost option actually does anything. Friends pack, rivalry pack, car pack, world pack, insider guide pack, GUI. Of course, we can actually override what the game is telling the render, but that's a horrible idea. What the danger of our color looks like. If you want the one from, if you want the infamous one, you can mess around with our settings here a bit. Imagine they both have blue light. Although it's a little too fiery. Stop there. To decrease the amount of green, decrease stop the car from shutting off. So I can have a bunch of help. Problem is that I'm only one mission, and yeah, as we know that. Hold on. That's kind of good. Let me look up the actual supercharged boost that let me look it up. I'm holding the car, so I'm holding the car accelerator to stop it from cutting because it makes it squat. There was supercharged boost in Burnout here. Basically, it was basically the stand-in for the, it was the stand-in, it was, basically it was the stand-in for the, 4 times boost bar. That's basically what supercharged boost was. It was just the stand-in for, just the stand-in for the 4 times boost bar. And yes, I promise I'm looking for it. Free alpha software. Free alpha. You can see that free alpha software. And Burnout Paradise's early builds did look a lot like Burnout. Again, I'm trying to find a car. Supercharged boost was actually in the text string in the final version of the game. Obviously, it's not in the final version of the game, but it's mentioned in code. It's mentioned in some executable strings. Supercharged. And there goes the car again. Because keep in mind that Supercharged Boost was a beta-only feature. It never actually made it into the final game. In the final game, we don't have it. We do not have that feature in the final game because they took it out. They removed it after E3. Straight up, they removed it right after E3. So yeah, false advertising as well. Ugh. Can't find the images right now. But I think it needs it. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that looks good. I can't talk over you guys. I don't know what the fuck car, but this is you stupid car, stop. Hunter Cavalry. Yeah. The car has to stop though. See, the bridge is it's not the breaker. It's that I think it's like UI element for it because I don't know how to place it. I will try to place it. but you can't see it from start. In order to actually change the color that's coming out of the car, you have to change either the attributes of the car or just change the effects themselves. Oh, and not to mention those. Probably had it good enough, probably change it. No, yeah, use one of those like tools like funnel man. Okay, here's our completely wrecked rather than much better. Okay, the actual original beta version of the car did actually have a different back. Had the back of a CUDA or something. Yeah, I can't really do that here, because that requires modifying the whole model, and I can't change the model. This is that one card I always spawn playing as in the 2007 build. Other than the one in the build in the 2007 build is way, way more generic. This one is cool and all, and everything. This one's all cool and stuff. I know that's it. This is one of the dumbest cars in the game. Specifically this one. Because they ripped this straight out of beta, but then all they did was just change the back. They didn't, but with this version of the car, they didn't even change the wheels from those rusty ass, old rusty garbage wheels. They didn't even change them. You need my honest opinion. I could have used wheels like these, or could have just used 04 16 650 again. They literally also could have just used 04 16 650 again. They could have done the 8-spoke 4 16 650. That would have worked. Yeah, those would have worked just fine. They're not that bad. They would have worked fine. Let's get some lines. This car has looked the same ever since the 2006 build, but more particularly this one. Yes, this car. It's also in the February 2007 build. The 2006 build version is broken. It's that one car. It's the one from that 2006 build, guys. It's the one. It's the one, the only. But it has a bunch of stupid branding on it. Muscle Street Rod. I know some people might just be dying to see what this car looks like with the long wheels. But you might be dying for it. It's so dumb. What? Did they just respawn me? Just respawn me. Wait a minute, wait a minute. There you go. What? That's cheating. $240. Alpha software, my God. Alpha software. The alpha software. The alpha. help him. The game could go like 200%. I know why. To make it crash. Areas where